buckle up, everyone, because today we are diving deep into cars.
Cars.
This was a listener request.
Very cool.
And honestly, I was super excited when I saw it because I love this movie.
Yeah.
I think a lot of people kind of dismiss animated films as, just for kids. But man, there's so much depth.
So much.
In these films.
Yeah, I think Cars is a perfect example of that.
Absolutely.
Like on the surface, it's this fun,
yeah.
Racing movie, but there's so much more going on underneath.
Totally. And so right away, we are just thrown into this world of the Piston Cup. It's the final race of the season, and the stakes are high.
All right.
We've got 3 contenders vying for the championship. Yeah. You've got the veteran Strip, the King Weathers.
The King.
Chick Hicks, who's always the runner-up.
Always the bridesmaid.
And then you have Lightning McQueen.
Yeah, the rookie.
This hotshot rookie.
Sensation.
Just wants to win so bad. And so...
And they really did a great job with the casting, I think.
Oh, my gosh.
You've got Richard Petty voicing the King.
Incredible.
Like, it doesn't get more authentic than that.
Right.
You've got Daryl Waltrip as the commentator.
Yeah.
Like, they really pulled out all the stops to immerse you in this racing world.
It just adds so much to the film.
Absolutely.
But, Lightning McQueen.
Yeah.
Voiced by Owen Wilson.
Yeah. He's got that charm. Come on. You can't help but...
He's so charismatic.
Root for him in a way.
Even when he's being a jerk.
Even when he's being a total jerk.
I know.
Which he is for a good chunk of the movie.
Yeah, like he's all about speed, individual glory.
Yep.
He even says at one point, I'm a one-man show.
Oh, yeah. Classic line.
And it's like a little...
foreshadowing.
Yeah, like just a hint of what's to come.
It's like a crack in his confident facade.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, he thinks he's all that, but that reliance on solo success might be his downfall.
Exactly.
Both on and off the track.
And that's exactly what happens.
Yeah.
He gets separated from his transporter, Mac. Ends up stranded in Radiator Springs.
Radiator Springs.
This tiny little town on Route 66.
Forgotten town.
Completely forgotten.
Yeah.
And I love that shift in setting.
Oh, yeah.
Because you go from
so important.
This high-octane, racing world to this, like, slow-paced, quaint little town. And Lightning is not happy about it.
Not at all.
He is
not a happy camper.
Fuming.
Yeah, he's like a fish out of water.
Totally.
And I think it's brilliant how they use that setting to mirror his internal state.
Oh, absolutely.
Like he's literally stuck in this town, but he's also figuratively stuck in his own narrow perspective.
Yeah, he's so used to rushing from one thing to the next. It's going to be the fastest. He's got to win.
Yeah.
Doesn't care about anything else.
And he's so focused on winning that Dinoco sponsorship that he's blind to the beauty and the lessons right in front of him.
And who better to teach him those lessons than Doc Hudson?
Doc Hudson.
The town judge.
This grumpy old...
Grumpy. But little does Lightning know that he's stumbled upon racing royalty.
He has no idea.
Doc Hudson is the legendary Hudson Hornet.
A 3-time Piston Cup champion.
Incredible.
I love that reveal.
Oh, it's so good.
It's one of my favorite moments in the film.
And Paul Newman.
Paul Newman.
Voicing Doc Hudson.
Come on.
I mean, what a casting choice.
Perfect.
His voice is just...
It's like you instantly understand that there's more to this car than meets the eye.
Yeah, you can just feel the weight of Doc's history in his voice.
Yeah, it's not just that he's a former racing champion.
Right.
But that he's carrying this unspoken pain.
Right.
The story that's shaped who he is.
And that's a powerful reminder for Lightning, who's so focused on the future, that the past can leave its mark.
Absolutely.
It's like they're setting the stage for this clash of perspectives.
Totally.
You've got Lightning all youthful exuberance, ambition.
And then you've got Doc, who's seen it all, felt the highs and lows, and carries that wisdom with him.
Man. I am so excited to keep talking about this movie.
Me too.
This is going to be good.
This is a good one.
But
yeah,
I think we need to pause here for a sec.
Okay.
We'll be right back.
All right. So Lightning's stuck in Radiator Springs.
Radiator Springs.
Miles away from everything he thought he wanted.
Yeah, he's definitely not in Kansas anymore.
I'm not even close.
But you know what?
What's that?
He's surrounded by some pretty amazing characters.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, we got to talk about Mater.
Mater, the rusty tow truck.
Oh, man, he is.
Heart of gold. Hilarious.
Heart and soul of Radiator Springs.
Absolutely. He's like that friend who's always got your back. Always there for you. No matter what.
No matter what.
And he's got some
Yeah.
Pretty great one-liners.
Classic Mater.
Dadgum.
I love how his humor brings this lightness to the film.
Yeah.
It's like a reminder to not take ourselves too seriously.
Right.
And to find joy in the unexpected.
He's such a great contrast to Lightning.
Oh, yeah. Total opposite.
Like oil and water.
But somehow they work.
They really do.
And then there's Sally.
Sally Carrera, the ports.
She's sophisticated, intelligent, driven.
She's got it all going on.
She's a great role model.
Absolutely. And she's passionate about preserving the history of Radiator Springs.
Yeah, she's not just going to let this town fade away.
And their relationship is so sweet.
It really is.
I mean, come on, opposites attract.
Total opposites.
But it works. And the voice acting?
Oh my gosh, the casting in this film is just...
spot on.
Owen Wilson as Lightning.
Perfect.
Bonnie Hunt as Sally.
She gives Sally this warmth and intelligence.
And Larry the Cable Guy as Mater? Come on. It doesn't get better than that.
Comedic genius.
But I gotta say,
yeah,
Paul Newman as Doc Hudson.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, that performance
Iconic.
just brings so much depth to the character.
He really captures Doc's gruff exterior, but also that underlying vulnerability.
Yeah, and that wisdom. Like, you can tell he's been through a lot.
And I think that's what makes their relationship so compelling.
Oh, totally.
It's not just a one-way street.
Right, it's not just Doc teaching Lightning.
Exactly.
Lightning's actually helping Doc, too.
Even though he doesn't realize it.
Right, he's helping Doc confront his past.
And embrace the present.
I love those scenes where they're out on the dirt track.
Oh, yeah.
And Doc's teaching Lightning how to drift.
Turn right to go left.
It's like he's passing down his knowledge.
His legacy.
And it's not just about racing.
Right.
It's about life.
It's a metaphor.
Yeah, like that dirt track is a metaphor for life.
All those twists and turns.
The bumps in the road.
You gotta learn to navigate them.
Trust your instincts.
Find your own path.
And then there's that tiebreaker race.
Oh, man, the stakes are high.
Lightning's back in the game.
But he's a changed car.
Right. He's learned so much from Doc and the folks in Radiator Springs.
But can he put those lessons into practice?
When it really counts.
Especially with Chick Hicks pulling all those dirty tricks.
I know. Chick Hicks is the worst.
He's the villain we love to hate.
Right. And then Lightning sees the king get wrecked.
Oh, man, that's a tough moment.
And he has to make a choice.
Win the piston cup.
Or do the right thing.
He's at a crossroads.
And in that moment,
yeah,
he chooses compassion over victory.
He stops to help the king.
I get chills every time.
It's such a powerful moment.
It shows how much he's grown.
He's not that selfish rookie anymore.
He's learned that there's more to life than winning.
He's learned the value of humility,
compassion,
integrity.
And he doesn't regret his decision for a second.
Nope.
He knows he did the right thing.
And it's not just about Lightning.
Right.
His actions have a ripple effect.
The king gets to finish his last race.
With dignity.
Radiator Springs gets a new lease on life.
Doc finds a renewed sense of purpose.
It's like that one act of kindness.
Yeah.
Changed everything.
It's a beautiful illustration of how one person's actions can impact a community.
And it's a reminder that even in the face of competition,
yeah,
we should always choose kindness.
Compassion.
And you know what? This movie does a fantastic job of exploring these deeper themes.
Oh, yeah.
It would have been so easy to just make a fun racing movie.
You're right.
But they went beyond that.
They gave us something to think about.
And that's what makes Cars so special.
Absolutely.
We were talking about Route 66.
Oh, yeah.
And how it's practically a character in the movie.
More than just a backdrop.
Right.
Yeah, it represents that classic American road trip.
Yeah, the open road freedom adventure.
Nostalgia for a simpler time.
And I think that's a big part of what Lightning learns.
Oh, absolutely.
He's so focused on the destination.
Winning the piston cup.
Right? He doesn't even see the beauty of the journey.
He misses out on all those little moments.
Or connections.
The experiences that make life worth living.
And it's something we can all relate to, right?
Yeah, I think in today's world...
It's easy to get caught up.
In the hustle and bustle.
Always on the go.
Gotta be the best.
Yeah, and we forget to slow down.
To appreciate what's right in front of us.
I like those quiet moments with friends and family.
Enjoying nature.
Taking a walk without checking your phone every 2 seconds.
Exactly.
And I think that's why Radiator Springs is such a charming place.
Yeah, it's like a little oasis.
It represents that slower pace of life.
Yeah, a sense of community.
Where people actually take the time to connect with each other.
They help each other out.
And they're not afraid to be themselves.
Like Mater.
A Mater.
He's so goofy.
He's rusty.
But he's got such a big heart.
And everyone loves him for it.
Yeah, he doesn't try to be anyone. He's not.
He embraces his quirks.
And I think that's a great lesson for all of us.
Be yourself.
Don't be afraid to let your freak flag fly.
And you know, I love how Mater's humor actually reveals this deep connection he has with his surroundings.
He sees the beauty in the ordinary.
Like tipping tractors.
Driving backwards.
Things that most people would just overlook.
But to Mater, it's pure joy.
It's like he's rediscovering the world every day.
He never loses that childlike wonder.
And I think that's something we should all strive for.
Yeah, to find that joy in the simple things.
To not take ourselves too seriously.
And to embrace the unexpected.
Because sometimes the greatest adventures
are the ones we don't plan for.
Well said.
So if you're looking for a movie
that will make you laugh. And
Cry Cars is the perfect choice.
It's more than just a kid's movie.
It's a story for everyone.
It reminds us of the important things in life.
Friendship, community, and the open road.
And on that note,
yeah,
that's a wrap on our deep dive into Cars.
Hope you enjoyed the ride.
Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more great movie reviews.